Did you know that Pisces people, especially Pisces women, they get a sense of the relationship ending before the relationship ends? Go ask them. It's not news to them when the relationship comes to an end. They have an intuitive impulse a month before the time, a week before the time, I don't know. They just get intuition that tells them, hello, sister. Yeah, no, this is not going to work out, okay? So you can take 2 weeks or 2 years or 2 months to find out, but don't say we didn't tell you, nah? Okay, love you, bye. Then the Pisces sits with this truth, and a Pisces has sat with many truths, and then they sit and see if it's going to play out. And then when it plays out, you will hear so gently, I knew this was going to happen. That time you upset in the relationship with the Pisces, now you're breaking up. She's saying, I knew this was going to happen. You're like, what do you mean? How do you know this? I felt it. So yeah, it's part of what is kind of like a protective mechanism when it comes to Pisces people. You're going to find themselves, you will find this a lot, but you can't really bullshit them. But here's something fascinating. Some of them enjoy being bullshitted because they just want the experience of what that feels like, because they get bored. So to do the right thing all the time, like a goody two-shoe, that's also not something that like interests a Pisces, because that gets boring. That's why Pisces people are on this, like, yeah, you were Pisces, yeah, you're nice, yeah, in front of the family and the people and the work colleagues, but there's also something about you that's not like a Pisces, or you're a little bit, cray Pisces, and you know it. Let's not act and play and, curtsy here in front of the people. We know you Pisces. It's part of the personality to be a little bit not lacquer, not 100% there. And I think that keeps you normal when you know that about yourself. But when you start curtsying around everybody and you are exactly what you are and you fall into that chameleon mode is what Pisces do. If the Pisces people are around the people from the hood, then they can be around the people from the hood. If they're around rich people, they can be that person around the rich person. If they're around clever people, they can be that person around the clever people. So they chameleonize themselves, as Mr. Marvin Gaye said. And this means that they don't really get to be themselves. So, they can't really trust all these different groups that know different versions of themselves, but never the true self. And that true self normally sits quietly by themselves in their little melancholic environment that they create for themselves through diet and also through very poor choices. So, Pisces, I share this truth about you, but I also share the flip side about this truth regarding Pisces, so that everyone that experiences a Pisces, you understand that this is a thing that just happens to these people. And then for you, Pisces, you must also just understand that this is part of who you are. There's this place you want to get to, essentially, Pisces. I teach this in my boot camps, where you are able to observe both polarities of your existence. This is the balanced state, the conscious state. So you're not kind of like pulled by the impulses of flesh, the impulses of the emotions, and the impulses of the thoughts. You are more than all of that, dear Pisces, especially you guys. I'll be a little bit harder on you guys because you are my like kin. We are one of the same, and I understand you so well. Especially in how you get bored in relationships and how you have an affinity for being single. But then when you're single, you're like, oh shit, this doesn't feel great because now I feel lonely, and you don't feel lonely. And then you make decisions out of that very carnal environment that you tend to have, and you're out here just looking for some flesh. One night, just one night, 2 nights, go out, let's have fun, find someone. It's not hard to find someone. Pisces, it's not hard to find someone. Pisces can get who they want. Go ask the Pisces woman. They'll walk into a club and say, me, I can get whoever I want here. Watch. They'll be a little bit too proud about that for my liking. I don't think that's cool. I think that's borderline using your gift for the wrong reasons, because I can do the same thing, but you don't see me talking about it. But low-key, they have that vibes. Not all of them, but some of them. So yeah, if this relates to you, please save this, comment. I'd love to hear what you say, Pisces. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And then equally so, let me know if this is correct, if you have a Pisces in your life, a Pisces mother, Pisces father, brother, whoever, whether this relates to them. And make sure you share. Let this video get to all the Pisces people around the world. And for those who want to work with me, you just have to follow down the rabbit hole and you know where to find more information about the intuitive stuff we do here at Kana. Until then, be at peace.